Today's episode of Articulation Times is brought to you by Netflix and Barnes & Noble. New info about this fancy new Iron Man Mark II figure with removable armor. Captain Jack swings into the studio for a review, and we'll announce this week's ToyTuber to watch. This is Articulation Times. Welcome to Articulation Times, your source for action figure news. Today is May 2nd, 2011, and here are your top stories. Hot Toys has unveiled its new Iron Man 2 1/6 scale Mark II Armor Unleashed version. This new version of the Mark II armor will feature an open helmet with Don Cheadle's likeness, a helmet with LED lighted eyes, detachable armor in the chest, biceps and thighs, a missile launcher on the left arm, a wrist gauntlet on the right arm, air flaps, an air brake system in the legs, a pair of LED lighted interchangeable boots, 2 interchangeable pairs of hands, an LED lighted figure stand, and much more. It will release in the fourth quarter of 2011. Art Asylum and Diamond Select have just released these package pics of Marvel Select Gambit. He features the standard 16 points of articulation, as well as multiple hands and accessories. Also look for an alternate version with longer hair. Gambit comes with a Danger Room base, just like Marvel Select Cyclops. You can put the two bases together and create a mini diorama. Art Asylum and Diamond Select have just released these pics of the newest Toys R Us Mini-Made exclusive. The Warthog features a rotating gun turret, a red Spartan, and room for 3 Mini-Mates. Look for this one in stores soon. Hasbro will bring Transformers fans 2 new Human Alliance figures. Look for Roadbuster with Sergeant Recon, and the Bumblebee Redeco with Sam Witwicky sometime this month. MattyCollector.com announced several of its San Diego Comic-Con exclusive figures. Queen Marlena will represent the Masters of the Universe Classics line. She will feature her royal green dress, scepter, and sword, plus an interchangeable space helmet head, rifle, and blaster pistol to transform her back into her fighting days as Captain Glenn, heroic galactic adventurer. As a bonus, Queen Marlena includes Cringer. Marlena will be packaged as Queen Marlena, heroic Queen of Eternia for the San Diego Comic-Con, then as Captain Glenn, heroic galactic adventurer for MattyCollector.com after the show. She will sell for $25. You can see some of Mattel's other San Diego Comic-Con exclusives for 2011 over at ArticulationTimes.com. We're going to take a quick break, but when we get back, we'll review the new Captain Jack 4-inch action figure from McFarlane Toys. Stay tuned. Instantly watch unlimited TV episodes and movies over the internet. Netflix lets you watch as much as you want, as often as you want, for only $7.99 a month. Visit the sponsor page on ArticulationTimes.com to start your free trial today. It's figure review time, and today we're taking a look at Captain Jack Sparrow from the 4-inch figure line of Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Tides toy line. One of the odd things about the figure I found, no ball and socket joints. Usually you find a good ball and socket joint on the shoulders, or it's weird. There's no ball and socket joint here at all. Nothing on the head. It's just a swivel, and the arm is just a regular swivel as well, along with the elbow, nice hinge there, and some swiveling on the hands. Again, a hinge on the knee. Nothing on the ankle at all, which I found odd, and then another swivel on the legs, and then you can also twist them at the waist. But yeah, no ball and socket. So that's okay though, because you got this really pretty looking figure that really, the detail on him is really pretty good. I'm very happy with that. One of the things I like about him is the molded, what would you call that? Pirate vest. Looks really nice. He has this cool rubber sash coming down, and it's just, really nice, detailed looking figure. And one of my biggest pet peeves always with movie property figures, or figures based off movie properties or TV properties, the figures have to look like the actor. And this definitely looks like Johnny Depp. We'll get a good close up there. Really nice job, McFarlane Toys, on the paint job and the sculpting on this. Really fantastic. Unfortunately, the accessories, kind of lame. Kind of lame. Let's start first with the sword. All right. Now the sword here, let's get a good close up here. Looks like, you know, your average normal sword. There we go. We can kind of get it in focus there. Not really. Now the sword, you know, looks like your normal average action figure sword. But the problem, and I'm no weaponry expert here, is that the little handguard, there we go, is facing the wrong way. So when you put the sword in his hand, let's get it in the hand. Again, the accessories on this aren't really that great. You get it into his hand and it's backwards. That's really annoying to me. One of the things I do like about it is the sword fits really nicely into the back of his little belt here on his vest. So it sits there nice and it looks cool on him. Another thing that really bothers me, he comes with these two little pistols. And I don't know if we'll be able to get a close look at these pistols or not. The pistols look okay, all right, don't get me wrong, they look fine, they're molded fine, but they fit kind of okay in one hand, and the other hand isn't built or molded to hold anything. You see this hand over here? Yeah, you can't put any accessories in there. And then this, and then this hand, it's kind of like a lazy point. You know, he lazily points the gun. It looks dumb. I don't like it. And there's no place to put the pistols on the figure. Sort of like how the sword has a nice place to rest it. There's nowhere to sheathe the gun. So, I'm not a big fan. He comes with this nice little hat that looks cool on him. And the final accessory he comes with is this ring that emits a little black light. Yeah. And the cool thing, and I can't really duplicate it here because my camera just isn't able to, you hold the black light up to the figure. I don't know if that's really working. And he kind of turns into zombie Johnny Depp. But it's not really showing very well here. I'll post some pictures online. Oh, there you can kind of tell. Yeah, maybe not. Anyway, you can find the pictures of what zombie Johnny Depp is supposed to look like, and it's kind of cool. And I like the ring actually. I mean, the ring's kind of awesome. Unfortunately, it's a little small for me. Maybe if I put it on the pinky there, look all pimp, right? You know, shining my black light at people. So the ring is kind of cool, and it adds another feature to the figure, which is nice, but doesn't really add much to the playability of the figure in my estimation. It's an okay figure. It looks nice. The sculpting, fantastic. Paint, fantastic. Playability, great. Accessories, So if you're a big fan of the series, I'd definitely pick them up. Otherwise, you know, it's nothing really to get too excited about. So now we're going to take a quick break, and when we get back, we'll find out who this week's ToyTuber to watch is, and we'll see what's new on toy shelves.
Everyone knows Barnes & Noble sells books, DVDs, and music, but they also kick major butt when it comes to video games. Check out their huge stock of new and used games online. Find the link on the sponsor page of articulationtimes.com. Also, if you spend $25, the shipping is free. And finally, it's time to announce this week's ToyTuber to watch. This week it goes to Glenn Webman69. This guy specializes in Marvel custom figures. Check out his amazing work when you get a chance.
That's it this week for Articulation Times, your source for action figure news. Be sure to check in on the website, articulationtimes.com. That's where we post all our news and reviews. Also, you can follow us on Twitter and Facebook. For Articulation Times, I'm John Airy. Keep collecting.